Welcome to a new episode of World of Words on my channel, die Kulturerbe-Archivarin. Today we turn to a word that sounds heavy and yet carries a quiet kind of wisdom. A word from a time when people carried their burdens on their shoulders, and tools were not just objects but companions. Today's word is yoke. A tool that has almost disappeared, a word hardly anyone uses anymore, and yet a small symbol that touches us all, because every human being carries something. Some burdens are visible, others hidden, some chosen, others given. Perhaps that is why this old word still speaks to us. It invites us to reflect on how we carry and what carries us. Let us step into the quiet world of this simple, ancient, powerful word. Chapter 2. The word. Origin, sound, meaning. Yoke. A short, firm word. It begins with a Y, a slight lift, a placing, an offering. Then deep oak, a sound that settles low in the body, almost like an exhale under weight. The Old English yoke is related to join, to pull, to bind. A yoke is a piece of wood that distributes weight, makes burdens bearable, gathers strength. But very early on, it became more than a tool. It became an image for burden, for responsibility, for balance, for what we carry, and for what carries us. A yoke is not inherently oppression. It can be a help, a stabilizer, a distributor of weight. And perhaps this is its first quiet message. Not everything that is heavy is harmful. Some things are heavy because they matter. Chapter 3. Proverbs and Expressions. Proverbs are small archives of experience, and the yoke appears in several of them, each revealing how people have understood burden, strength, and freedom across centuries. To bear a heavy yoke, an image of responsibility, of life demands, of dignity in carrying what must be carried. To be under someone's yoke, an image of domination, of being bent by another's will, of a life that is not free. To throw off the yoke, an image of liberation, of reclaiming one's own path, of standing upright again. A gentle yoke, an image of responsibility that strengthens rather than crushes, a task that fits, a weight that supports. These expressions show the yoke is not only a tool, it is a mirror of our inner world. Chapter 4. The inner space. What we carry, what carries us. A yoke is an object, but also an inner image. Every human being carries something. Some burdens are light, some heavy, some chosen, some inherited. A yoke reminds us that burdens do not only press down, they also shape us. They ground us. They give us dignity. A yoke rests on the shoulders. It touches the body. It is close. It is honest. It distributes weight. It creates balance between left and right, between yesterday and tomorrow, between what we give and what we need. And it reminds us we do not have to carry everything alone. There are double yokes for animals, for people, for two forces moving together. A yoke is an image of partnership, of shared responsibility, of the truth that when two carry, the burden becomes lighter. And sometimes a yoke shows us that something can be put down, that not every burden is ours, that not everything resting on our shoulders belongs there. A yoke is a quiet teacher. It shows us how we align ourselves, how we stand, how we relieve ourselves. Chapter 5. The Poetic Scene. A yoke on your shoulders. Imagine you are standing in an old courtyard. The morning is cool. The air smells of earth, of wood, of a day that has not yet begun. Before you lies a yoke, light-colored wood, smooth where the hands have touched it often, rough where life has left its marks. You lift it. It is heavier than you expected, but not overwhelming. An honest weight. You place it on your shoulders. It settles, as if it has been waiting for you. It does not press. It distributes. You feel your body straighten, your shoulders open, your breath deepens. The yoke does not force you, it aligns you. You take a few steps, the yoke moves with you. It follows your rhythm. It becomes part of your movement. Perhaps you feel that burdens become lighter, then they are well distributed, that you do not have to carry everything alone, that some burdens become easier when you take them up consciously. And as you walk, you notice you are stronger than you thought, not because you carry more, but because you carry differently. Chapter 6. Cultural Miniatures. Across cultures and centuries, the yoke appears in small, vivid scenes that show humans have lived with weight, balance, and shared strength. In farming communities, two animals were placed under a double yoke, not to oppress them, but to combine their power. One steady, one strong. Together they moved in a rhythm neither could create alone. In Asia, the shoulder yoke carried water, rice, and goods. A simple beam across the shoulders. to baskets swinging gently in each step. Not light, but balanced. A tool that teaches the body to move with aid, not against it. In ancient Rome, defeated soldiers walked under the yoke, a ritual of humiliation. Centuries later, a throw of the yoke became a symbol of liberation. And in the Bible, the yoke becomes a symbol of gentleness. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. These scenes show a yoke is never just wood. It is a cultural mirror reflecting how we understand burden, dignity, and release. Chapter 7: Linguistic Images. When we return from history to language, we notice how deeply the yoke is woven into our inner metaphors. To be under the yoke means to be bent by something that is not ours. To lay a yoke on someone means to give responsibility, sometimes wisely, sometimes carelessly. To throw off the yoke is to reclaim oneself, to stand upright again. A gentle yoke describes a responsibility that strengthens rather than exhausts. These expressions reveal a spectrum, from pressure to partnership, from burden to balance. The yoke becomes a way of understanding how we relate to the forces that shape us, what limits us, what supports us, what we choose, and what we release. Chapter 8: The Therapeutic Meaning. Therapeutically, the yoke is a powerful image. It shows that not all weight is harmful. Some burdens shape us, ground us, give us direction. Others do not belong to us at all. Expectations, roles, inherited responsibilities we never chose. A yoke helps us discern the difference. It also reminds us that shared weight becomes lighter. The double yoke becomes a symbol for partnership, friendship, community, any place where two people move together, each supporting the other's rhythm. And then there are gentle yokes of life, tasks that give meaning, relationships that steady us, responsibilities that align us rather than bend us. A yoke becomes a compass for self-care. What am I carrying? Why am I carrying it? Does it belong to me? Does it strengthen me? Where may I ask for help? Where may I put something down? Chapter 9: Poems and Interpretations. Poetry slows the image of the yoke until it becomes audible. Friedrich Rückert writes, "We all bear our yoke, and each bears it differently. A reminder that every person carries something unseen, and that comparison is unhelpful. His yoke is individual, intimate, human." The Gospel of Matthew speaks of a gentle yoke, a responsibility that supports rather than crushes, a burden made light through trust, relationship, and shared strength. Between Rückert and Matthew stretches the whole human experience. the weight that is ours, the weight that is shared, and the weight we may release. Together, these texts show that a yoke is not only a burden, it is a relationship to weight, to meaning, to ourselves. Chapter 10. Meditation. The yoke on your shoulders. If you like, find a posture that supports you gently. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel your breath moving in its own rhythm. Feel the quiet space around you. Imagine standing in a still place, an old courtyard, a field, a room within yourself. Before you lies a yoke, simple wood, shaped by hands, smoothed by time. You lift it. It is heavy but honest. You place it on your shoulders. It settles. It aligns. It distributes. Feel how your body responds. Your spine lengthening, your breath deepening, your stance becoming steady. The yoke does not force you. It shows you where balance lives. Walk a few steps. The yoke moves with you. It follows your rhythm. Perhaps you sense that some burdens become lighter than they are carried consciously. Perhaps you notice that not everything on your shoulders belongs to you. When you are ready, lift the yoke off again. Place it before you. It remains there, still, quiet. And something of it remains within you. A sense of alignment, a gentler way of carrying, a clearer sense of what is yours. Chapter 11. Closing Message. Perhaps a thought from this episode will stay with you for a while. Perhaps it will remind you that burdens can become lighter where they are well distributed. May this inner image of the yoke hold you, guide you, and move with you through your day. Not as a weight, but as a quiet reminder that alignment is possible, that balance is possible, that you do not have to carry everything alone. We will meet again when the next forgotten word finds you. You will find scripts, workbooks, audio files, and other accessible materials for this episode, and many more. If you prefer listening, you can find this episode in 2 versions. the calm narrative original format, and the gentle didactic learning format. Both are also available as MP3 downloads for offline listening.